You will be driven to extremes you never knew you were capable of by love and envy. This is the story of a man whose wife doesn't want to be with him, so she begins sleeping with other men. However, he is optimistic that she will eventually change her mind. Want to know how does she make him feel at home? In this video, we will discuss Deep Water, a 2022 thriller film. Let's begin. A man named Vic returns from a bike ride through the woods as the film opens. When he arrives at home and begins to remove his pants, he notices that his wife Melinda is observing him. Melinda, however, does not speak to her husband and ascends the stairs without delay. Melinda and her daughter Trixie reside in Louisiana. Vic assists Melinda as she prepares for a party in the following scene. Linda then declares her love for Vic. The couple then attends what appears to be a formal party. Vic watches as his wife makes out with her boyfriend through a window. Despite the presence of her husband, the woman continues to kiss her lover. Vic's friends approach him, and one of them expresses concern that Vic's feelings for Melinda Vic may not be reciprocated. However, Vic responds that he doesn't care. Melinda becomes intoxicated and commences wild patio dancing. She then begins to play the piano and sing, which causes Vic to smile despite the fact that she is cheating on him. Joel approaches Vic and thanks him for granting him permission to see Melinda. Vic asks Joel if he has heard of the disappearance of a man named Martin McRae, at which point the conversation takes on a more ominous tone. The aforementioned detail is added by him. Joel was surprised to learn that the man was also Melinda's ex-lover. Vic then admits that he was the individual who murdered Martin with a hammer. Joel asserts that Vic must be joking, but Vic insists that he is serious and this is no joke. Melinda asks Vic, as the couple leaves the party, if he said anything significant to Joel. Vic denies this. Vic assists Melinda in removing her wedding gown, and she informs him that she likes Joel because he accepted her for who she is. We eventually discover that their marriage was arranged. Melinda is permitted to have as many lovers as she desires because her relationship lacks passion. Never ever again Vic has made it clear that he has no objections to her dating someone he likes, so long as they are a family and she does not force the relationship on her daughter Trixie. Because he doesn't want to spend a lot of money on a divorce, Vic has agreed to this precarious arrangement. The following day, as a result of the divorce mess, Vic is dropping off his daughter Trixie at school when he runs into one of her classmates. As soon as he greets her, she inquires whether what he told Joel at the party last night was true. This time, he claims he was joking and that such a thing does not exist. We do not yet know if Vic is joking, but his joke is spreading through the neighborhood like wildfire. Everyone in Vic's circle begins to question him about what he said to Joel the night before, but Vic insists that it was only a joke. Melinda, however, discovers what Vic said to her lover and becomes enraged. Vic apologizes to the attacker of her boyfriend and assures him that this will never occur again. However, Melinda claims that her apologies are insufficient. She desires that he also apologize to Joel. She is taking Vic out to dinner and demands that he apologize. During dinner, Joel informs Vic that he intends to move out for the weekend after Melinda requests some alone time with him and requests that Vic put Trixie to bed. Vic returns to Joel while Melinda is in the bathroom, and he confirms that he wasn't joking when he claimed to have murdered Martin. Vic hails a cab and tells Joel to immediately come down and leave. Now, Vic openly threatens Joel, telling him that if he does not leave immediately, he will suffer the same fate. Dawn and Kelly dance with a couple that Vic and Melinda meet at a party. Vic and Melinda join the couple in their dance. Melinda, appearing perturbed, asks Vic, as they drive home late at night, if he found Kelly Wilson attractive. Melinda becomes envious of Kelly upon hearing Vic's affirmative response because she believes Kelly is more attractive than she is. After returning home, the couple engages in a passionate sexual encounter. Vic is seen at his daughter's soccer game in the subsequent scene. Vic is contacted by his bank to inform him of Melinda's payment to a teacher. Vicky is suspicious of piano player Charlie Delisle, and she continues to track him to live performances. He discovers that Melinda has been secretly dating Charlie. He returns home and learns from the news that Martin's body was discovered in the woods. Martin was reportedly shot and killed, and when Melinda returns home, the victim informs her that Martin's body was found in the woods. The news devastates her, and she retreats to her room immediately. Melinda and Charlie become closer as time passes and they spend more time together. Vic's patience is being tested by this, as she is aware of everything. Melinda returns home one morning after spending the night with Charlie. Vic, enraged by her conduct, confronts her and orders her to cease seeing Charlie. Melinda states that she will not do so because Charlie makes her feel loved, something she cannot receive from Vic. She makes it abundantly clear that this type of love is not what she desires. The couple then attends a pool party with her friends, including Charlie. Melinda introduces Charlie to Vic as his piano instructor during the party, and Vic pretends to be unaware of the relationship. Vic searches for Melinda, who has been absent from home for hours. Vic goes to the pool, where he discovers Melinda enjoying herself with Charlie. Their proximity causes Victor to be envious of Charlie. Then it begins to rain, and everyone except for Vic and Charlie runs into the house. Vic eventually walks in and joins the others after a delay. Melinda and Dawn begin spending a great deal of time together simultaneously, and they both arrive at the same conclusion. Vic assures Kelly not to worry and invites her and Dawn to dinner later that evening. Vic, when alone with Dawn, asks him to stop telling people that he murdered Charlie. Dawn asserts that he believes Vic murdered Charlie and requests that Vic take a lie detector test to prove his innocence. Vic agrees. Vic sees a camera in the California R that has been following him as he walks off the road. Vic presents him with a bank statement indicating that Melinda paid Dawn for his services. Vic observes that Melinda has begun dating Tony Cameron, her college boyfriend. Vic is envious when she observes Melinda approaching Tony, but she refuses to engage him in conversation. The next day, after observing Tony flirting with Melinda, Vic informs Tony that Melinda wants him to show her a construction site he's been working on. Tony and Vic get into a car and drive into the woods, where there are no signs. Vic throws a rock at Tony after realizing that they are in a completely isolated area. Melinda asks Vic why he is the only man at a family picnic in the woods who wants to stay with her. Vic assures her that he will never abandon her because he loves her for who she is. They accept and embrace one another. The opposing sides, Trixie approaches the stream where Vic drowned Tony. Vic runs to find her, where she observes Tony's body beginning to float to the surface. On the way home, Melinda mentions that she lost her scarf, and Vic assures her that she will receive it tomorrow evening. Melinda asks Vic to sleep in her room. Melinda declares her affection for Vic. Vic rides his bicycle into the woods the following morning, while Melinda discovers Tony's wallet and realizes Vic has murdered Tony. Melinda packs her belongings and decides to leave Vic permanently when she discovers that Vic has murdered anyone who was close to Trixie. She throws her suitcase into the pool and informs her mother that they are leaving. When he returns home, he finds Melinda seated on the stairs and staring at him intently. He recalls the film's opening scene. This is the same scene as before. Tony's ID states at the conclusion of the film that he wishes to live with Vic. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for updates on upcoming films.